After our time in Kyoto, we arrived in Osaka in the evening. And what better place to start than the beating heart of the city, Dotonbori. This lively district runs along the Dotonbori Canal with bridges crossing from side to side and neon lights reflecting on the water. It's one of the most iconic districts in Japan, famous for its nightlife, food, and over-the-top billboards. Just a few steps away, Dotonbori Street itself is lined with giant 3D signs, crabs, pufferfish, dragons, each one trying to outdo the other to lure in hungry visitors. It's chaotic, colorful, and somehow charming all at once. Our first dinner in Osaka had to be Okonomiyaki, one of the city's most famous dishes. As a little appetizer, the cook placed our order on the griddle, added some butter, and left us to finish it. Just a warm-up before moving on to the main event, our okonomiyakis. The name literally means grill it how you like, and the recipe changes from restaurant to restaurant, layer by layer with cabbage, butter, meat, and sauce. It all came together into something that was both beautiful to watch and absolutely delicious to eat. On the short walk back to our hotel, we passed through Shinsaibashi-suji, a covered shopping arcade that stretches for almost 600 meters. By day, it's crowded with shoppers and fashion hunters, but even late at night, it glows with a cozy energy under its glass roof. The next morning, we left Osaka for a day trip to Nara. Just a short train ride away. Nara was Japan's first permanent capital in the 8th century, and it's packed with history. Walking through Higashimuki Shopping Street, Nara's own covered arcade, we found ourselves surrounded by souvenir shops, snack stalls, and restaurants leading the way straight towards the temples. We are going to see a couple of temples and also deers.
And everything is located in Nara Park, which is a short distance from the train station. So we've been walking around 20 minutes to reach the first temple.
Soon we arrived at Nara Park, home to over 1,000 freely roaming deer. These deer are considered messengers of the gods in Shinto tradition and have lived here for centuries. You can even buy special crackers called shika senbei to feed them, though be warned, they can get a little too friendly once they know you have snacks.
Hi guys!
No, they ignored you.
They ignored me. Do you want some food? One more? Here, there you go. Hey little dude! Look how they are eating it. I think I love those crackers. Do you want one more? Wanna give him one more? There you go. Okay, he's now following me. Little buddy. You're gonna eat all of my crackers. What about your friends?
By chance, we stumbled upon Nara's Sea Festa food festival. Local stalls served specialties from around the region, and it was the perfect way to recharge before continuing deeper into the park.
Traditional
Sweets from Japan.
Ohagi, itaraki, goemon. One of the So what I have. I have a strawberry soda, super yummy. And then we have some traditional Japanese sweets. Tastes like mochi.
Our next stop was Todai-ji, one of Japan's most famous temples. First built in the 8th century, it houses the Daibutsuden, or Great Buddha Hall, which is one of the largest wooden structures in the world. Inside sits the Great Buddha, a 50-meter bronze statue that radiates calm and power. Inside the hall, we saw this famous wooden pillar with a hole at its base. It's said to be the same size as the Great Buddha's nostril. Passing through it is believed to bring good fortune and enlightenment. We didn't squeeze through, but it was fun watching others try.
It is very nice, it's very green, and the animals are on the wild. You can interact with them, feed them, take photos.
But some are a little aggressive.
Just stay alerted, do not come too close. We saw some people being tackled by a deer. It's a nice experience, really.
Even one deer tried to tackle me.
Oh yes, I have a proof of that.
But I avoided him. I did some ninja movement. He couldn't even touch me.
Oh, there's a lot of them now.
Kasuga Taisha Shrine. I keep forgetting the name. Afterwards, we continued to Kasuga Taisha, a Shinto shrine established in the year 768. The path leading there is lined with over 3,000 stone lanterns, many of them covered in moss, giving the whole walk a mystical, timeless feeling. Around us, the deer were still calmly roaming, as if they were part of the shrine's spirit. With Kasuga Taisha as our final stop, our day in Nara came to an end. We returned to Osaka to recharge for the next day. We are now walking to the Osaka Castle, and today we have a beautiful day, so pictures are gonna look very nice. Day 3 in Osaka started with a sunny morning and a visit to one of the city's most famous landmarks, Osaka Castle. Built originally in the 16th century by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, it's one of Japan's most historically significant castles. From the outside, you can see its impressive architecture, surrounded by stone walls, moats, and lush gardens. Even without entering, the views from the surrounding park and observation points are beautiful. Next, we explored Namba Shrine, located in the bustling Namba district. At the entrance, the first thing you notice is the giant shishi, a traditional guardian lion meant to bring good fortune and ward off evil spirits. These wooden pieces, we find them always at every shrine. I think it's when people write their wishes. Before the day ended, we made a brief return to Dotonbori to capture some daylight shots of the lively district. Although this day was shorter than usual, it offered a calm and cultural contrast to the upcoming adventure at Universal Studios. On day 4, we dedicated our time to Universal Studios Osaka. Universal Studios Osaka, located in Konohana World, opened on March 31, 2001. Spans around 54 hectares and is one of 6 Universal Studios parks worldwide.
This is the cutest I found. I'm really not sure. This looks very weird. Okay, Fabian, so let us see how you look. There's cookies inside.
As we passed through the main entrance, we found ourselves surrounded by souvenir shops and displays from Mario and other popular characters.
This has chocolates inside.
It's from Mario Kart. This is the cup what you get when you win.
Yeah.
The iconic spinning Universal Glove greeted us, a landmark at every Universal Studios park. I've got a Mario Kart cookie. This is the star.
Wow. Very cool.
Mario Kart popcorn.
Caramel flavor.
Inside, we explored various attractions and rides, sampled themed food, and watched professional dance shows covering famous pop songs.
Here is my Hello Kitty bun. It's filled with pork and cheese.
We are now waiting to get into the Happiness Cafe to get some minion menu, a burger probably.
Yes.
There's a waiting line here everywhere, even to get an ice cream in any little store.
Yeah, it's very busy, even though today is Wednesday. And we've heard it's the least busiest day in a week. It's not, it's just a lot of people here. So
Yeah.
be prepared to wait a long time for anything.
Yes, check out inside. Waiting.
I'm superstitious, but it doesn't have to do with me.
Minion burger.
Wow.
With onion rings, fries, salad, and Coke.
I don't know if this is a chicken.
Let
Kind
me eat
of
it
look
with the
like.
hands, okay? Is it chicken or pork? One of both.
Or beef, maybe.
You can meet me if you choose, but I won't hold my breath.
We are now going to the Spider-Man experience, which
Yeah.
is in 4D.
We have an express pass, so we are hoping we are gonna get there very quickly. I think the wait is like 90 minutes right now.
I've waited long enough for you to show me what you need. Can't believe we have a spark that doesn't come too often in one life. But if you must ignore the signs, then I will stay inside.
Konnichiwa. I'd like 2 churritos and 1 beer. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yes, do you like minion?
Yeah, they're cool. They're sweet.
Thank you. It's just very soft, be careful, please.
Okay. It's quite a big beer.
Yeah, it's quite a big deal.
Good. Yes. Arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございます。
This is my churro and also yours.
What does it have in it?
Raspberry and cocoa.
Wow.
Sounds very good.
Start wait to learn my fate. How long must I wait? How long must I wait?
This is Jaws here. Oh, wow.
That's a big shark.
Yeah, very big one.
Crowds were heavy, particularly at Nintendo World, which requires a 10th entry slot due to its popularity. Later we visited Harry Potter World, immersed in its mystical atmosphere. As night fell, the park transformed for Halloween, with zombies and spooky characters roaming the streets, ending our Osaka adventure on an exciting and festive note. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.